much left to learn.
Hey, Backseaters, we are back down at the Farmers Market. This group held another event tonight, and if you racers are listening, please pass on a message for me. This scheduled event was supposed to wrap up at 10. You can hear burnouts. You can hear the burnouts going on. And here's the thing. Last night's event was scheduled till 9, and then it ended up going until 10. Tonight's event's scheduled till 10, and now the organizer has told them they're going to extend it till 11. The problem is that every city in Minnesota has a noise ordinance, so people across the street can go to sleep at 10 o'clock. And actually, the donuts and all the activity has actually increased here. So anybody here at the event, why don't you let Austin know this? All right, pass this on to Austin. Austin Cherry, we want you to know that you're violating the noise ordinance now by having this event. So let Austin know he's violating the noise ordinance. And as the organizer, he is subject to prosecution. Here comes the tow truck. So Austin, I know you're a young man, only 20 years old. You probably haven't heard this before, but tell your group it's time to disperse. Any car doing donuts, excessive revving is going to be not only subject to the traffic laws, but to the noise ordinance laws. And then make sure your gray Infinity, your G35 Infinity, Austin, doesn't burn any rubber on the way out of here. Tell all your friends, text it, put them on that text string. It's time to go. Time to go home and time to go peacefully. Sounds a little quieter. I appreciate it. Time to go back to Dresser, Wisconsin. Nice and law-abiding via Interstate 94 East. So again, we're down at the Farmers Market. We're encouraging Austin's organization to go home peacefully. It's better for everybody. We're really out here because several people have been injured by the donuts. 2 people got shot and killed in the last 5 years. It's kind of in honoring Vanessa, who was Mother Rachel. Yeah, that's not going to do it. It's time to go, boys. Fireworks in there. So stay law-abiding, man. Stay law-abiding. Time to go home, huh?
Yeah.
You going home?
Yeah.
Thank you. You headed home?
Yeah.
Thank you.
My office is actually right there.
Okay.
Too, but we're good.
Got a few county squads over here as well. Mostly troopers. stall starting to pull out now. Austin, if you told them it's time to wrap it up, appreciate that. It's a 3% rule in life, folks. 3% cause trouble. 90% like to stand around and watch the troublemakers. This is going to be another... What's going on?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
It's time to wrap up tonight. They went a little long.
They did?
It's supposed to end at 10.
Yeah, I think they're... I just got here.
Oh, you did?
Kinda, yeah. My buddy told me it was good, so I started coming up, and then some other buddy had some cop pulled him over for no Minnesota driver's license. He has a New York driver's license because he's from New York.
Hang on 1 second. Yes, sir. Yeah, most of them. You can pull behind me if you find me. Or actually, pull up on the sidewalk, southeast corner of this cluster. I'm on the southeast corner, on the road that heads north. You'll find me. I'll put my lights on. Thanks. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
They pulled him over for no New York license, but I think that's dumb. Or,
well, I mean,
is that
was he spinning his tires? Was he doing donuts?
No, he wasn't doing anything.
They pulled him over for his plate being covered, right? And he had a clear photo.
Oh, he had a clear what?
It was a clear one. Like it was completely.
But it's
clear.
one of those ones that blocks license plate readers.
No.
Oh. Which department was it?
I think it was Trooper. Yeah.
Trooper. Oh.
And that confuses me
Those
that-
troopers know the laws better than anybody, you know.
But it's confusing
traffic laws.
because how the hell am I supposed to travel in a different state?
Did you get pulled over?
No.
No.
But like, how the hell is someone supposed to travel in a different state but not have a driver's license for the state? They can get ticketed for that? Like that ain't.
You know, you guys know it wouldn't be just like it would be the same no matter where you're traveling. That's one of my guys, I think. That's one of our guys. He's pulling up. He's pulling up.
Like I slid. Like I just slid.
He's back up.
Is this guy undercover guy?
Yeah. We're all undercover.
So he just hangs out here?
Who?
This guy?
Which guy?
Behind?
No.
Oh, he's gonna pull up next to him, I think.
Yeah. He might just pull over there now, but.
Thanks for telling that vet to go home and not take it. You know those guys.
Jesus.
That's
Well, the vet wasn't bad. I really wanted the Charger that was over there. You know, the Charger.
Yeah. We're gonna ticket him.
Well, you know, you heard him over there, right? I mean, the problem is, I like to be 100% certain which car it is, because I don't want to be taking a guy that was sitting next to the guy making all those tires. You know, I'm trying to be good. Try to get him on film first.
Try to get him on film.
On film.
Makes it interesting.
Try to get it on film.
Try to get. They're live streaming, dude.
Are they? It looks like most people are leaving, right?
I think so.
Do you know this organizer, Austin? You guys?
No, I don't. I don't even know how you guys know his name. Austin, is he known? Is he like known by the police?
Yeah. Well, everybody, we know all the organizers, and then we try to hold them accountable when their groups go rogue. You know, how else are we gonna do it? Isn't that a sweet Jeep he's got though behind me? That guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet? That's a good-looking car.
I would never expect that.
No, I know. You thought it was one of the racers biting the curb, right?
Y'all shouldn't be doing that though.
What? Undercover?
Yes. They're all here to protect the
We got
city.
at the sheriff's office. We usually hunt our stolen cars. At the sheriff's office, we have lots of unmarks. Probably we have half of our cars are unmarked. You know,
Crazy.
unmarked Hemis.
What do you think about that though?
I love them. It's the best thing going.
Why you like them? Because people do illegal things in front of you?
Absolutely. Not illegal.
More interesting.
People will act the way they normally act. If they see a marked car there, they're not going to do anything wrong, right?
That's right. That's why y'all should stay marked.
Some, yeah. Yes.
So if you were like department, I'm gonna slap a big old.
Well, I told you guys yesterday, didn't I, that we have some Explorers, dual turbos,
Right. Those are
with
EcoBoost though.
EcoBoost turbos that are chip advanced, timing advanced, with premium gas that go 500 horse. Yeah,
500 horsepower.
500 horse. These, like his and mine, are probably 360. We have a few SRTs at 460.
What? They got SRT. Concepts.
SRTs at 460. But then the regular EcoBoost Explorer is about 400, but the timing advanced one's 500.
I got blinkers there.
I've never seen a faster. I drive every fast car we get, but that 500 horse is
Yeah, I bet those are fast.
crazy. It's crazy.
You guys have your fun in those?
We don't lose anybody in those. We don't, you know,
Ever had anyone outrun you in one of them?
not in that. This one, yeah. We've got, you know, and a Hellcat. But like I said, we got the helicopters for the Hellcat, right? Yes, we do.
What about bikes?
You mean motorcycles?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we've had them. I'm not a big fan of bikes. They're just too dangerous.
That's true.
Too dangerous. Too dangerous.
No.
You what?
Is that the helicopter up there?
I'm not sure
No,
where it
that's going
is.
way too fast.
I'm not sure where it is. But, you know.
How many helicopters do you guys got?
2.
Well, I mean, there's several helicopters, but
I thought it was only 2.
usually 1 or 2 at a time. You know, several helicopters. We got planes that can follow cars too. They just keep doing a circle.
Who does a circle?
The planes.
Oh.
I've never seen a plane on the flight radar.
You know what's oh yeah, it's on real time. The amazing thing about these helicopters and planes, they have software now that they have all the streets right on the screen. So they know exactly, while they're shooting down with their cameras, they know exactly what street it is. It's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
It is pretty cool.
It's not. There's no exhaust tickets, are there? Like
Well, loud exhaust, you can get a ticket. I mean, yeah. I mean, most of the troopers here are going to give driving tickets. I mean, unless they think you're driving poorly and they can't read your license plate. Right?
What about window tint? How much you guys really care?
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Don't all marks have
It is a problem. It is a reason, probable cause to stop you. But, and we do tag people sometimes, but pretty rarely. Because you know everybody's got it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Every foreign car comes with it. It's really a tough thing to figure out what's the best way to enforce it. So, did they send you guys over to distract me?
No, I just saw that you were live. I remember this police
Hang
car
on a
from
second.
yesterday.
Cover your ears a minute.
Let them know you're here.
Let's just let them know it's time to go. Time to go. Do you guys stand down there? Is that the best place to stand, or do you
No.
stand inside?
I just walk around.
I'm more of an inside kind of guy.
I think
I don't know why they stand
you guys.
up
What you guys should do is you should set up a hot dog stand down here.
Oh, you're right.
People were doing that
You'd
last
make a
year.
killing, just like the farmers market during the Saturdays and Sundays.
See a hot dog.
Tomorrow morning, people will be selling stuff here.
Do they really sell?
That's a good idea. We should grill up some hot dogs here.
They just start stealing.
Set up a donut stand next down there, right next to all
Well,
the
yeah, the
troopers.
cops would go there then, you know. But I'd go up the hot dogs if I was you. Hot dogs, hot dogs.
This guy has gone.
Yeah, everyone stands down there because they want someone to like pull out and do something crazy, but no one's gonna do anything crazy because everyone knows they're down there, down
Right,
here.
right. Well, they're at the end waiting for you, you know.
They're waiting for something like that, but they want more.
They want more.
Everyone wants more. Everyone wants them to like burn out of here, but no one burns out of here because the cops are right there.
Yeah. Well, it's a crazy world we got, boys. The big thing is we don't want anybody to get hurt, right?
Right. There's only been how many times? Oh, is this guy on mark too? No, he just had lights in his grill. Has anybody gotten like hit before here, or you know?
Not here, but yes, in Minneapolis. Uh-oh, I've seen that guy before. In Glock we trust.
Have you been to any takeover events?
Bob Fletcher?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's you?
That's me.
Can I get a fist bump?
There you go,
Oh,
buddy.
you're awesome, man.
Well, thank you for
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that. Thank you for saying that.
Absolutely.
We're just trying to keep you safe.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Where'd the guy go with
I
the
think
Glock we
a lot
trust?
Of the, a lot of
Walk
the
to
stuff
the
is
other
pretty.
car.
Oh, good.
Do you have any junior deputy stickers?
I don't. You might want to check with him. But I'm going to start bringing them because you guys are always asking for them. You're going to always ask them for me.
That's funny.
Yeah. I won't bring the junior ones. I'll bring the real ones, you know.
The real badges?
No, the real stickers, though. Real stickers. You guys are old enough. You're not junior deputies anymore.
Do it. Bring some next week if you're here.
Yeah. So far, it's thinning out pretty good, right?
All right, we'll probably get out of here soon.
Well, nice talking to you guys again. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Hopefully.
Just stay safe. Stay safe.
Have you guys gotten Austin?
Get
for
my
anything?
license number. Tell them I change it every month.
Hey, he changes the license plate every month. Yep. He's live streaming.
What's going on?
Oh, he's recording.
Yeah, jump in front, Glock.
They got 3.1K viewers right now. Yeah.
On YouTube or what?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, what do we got on Facebook? We're not normally on Saturdays, so most of our viewers don't watch. Most of our viewers don't watch on
Only Saturday and stuff, or what?
Friday usually.
Friday?
Friday. There he is. Here's in Glock we trust.
Oh, yeah, keep it down just a little bit. That's amazing.
We'll show up here eventually.
Yeah, most of our viewers watch on Fridays.
Don't do
But
anything stupid tonight.
that's right. Thank you.
Is that y'all?
How do you get that?
We'll be here soon.
We're live. Look at that.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Later, guys.
See you next week.
Thanks for visiting. See you guys later.
Yeah, have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Be safe. Be safe, young lady.
Oh, is he gone?
Oh, he left.
Did you get the message to him or not?
What is the message? What is the message?
This event was supposed to end at 10. You can't just extend events to 11 o'clock. That's a noise
I don't
ordinance.
think he's here right now.
Well, he organized it.
Okay, I don't like that guy at all.
Are you sure you're not Austin?
I'm
positive. For
positive.
BMW. North Glendale.
I got his.
We actually want to come over here with
I use positive.
talk about real
look at this,
Minnesota
look
car
at this.
enthusiasts.
So that's not you there. No, that's not you. Okay. So.
Damn, you do kind of look like him, though.
I hate that kid.
Fuck
I
that
hate
guy.
that-
Fuck
I hate-
that guy.
I hate that kid so much.
No, we're
So-
about like actual real life, you know, not
Yeah.
like actual car enthusiasts, you know. We're
Yeah,
not
I
sitting
appreciate
here
that.
running
No, I-
whatever.
I do have a
And this
question.
ruins it for everybody.
90% of you guys here are car enthusiasts. It's the 3 to 5% that get out of hand,
Yeah,
right?
and it's just,
I pulled up in a civilian car too. I'm just here.
Oh yeah, we're
You mean a
undercover
four?
too.
You mean
We're
by that,
undercover
you
too,
mean a
Bob.
four-banger? Four-banger or what?
I love. Okay,
Four
not
cylinder?
all four
Oh, shit.
cylinders.
I know.
shit.
Turbo?
So if I wanted to like contact a police department to have like an officer at my event, could I do that?
Where's the event? It would depend where the event's
So
at.
my last one was Brooklyn Park.
Yep.
I paired up with Wagner's Drive-In.
Yep.
Super cool people. They hosted us.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were great to us. They
Really
hosted
great,
us, and you know, there's just some stuff that
Some
happened,
rowdy kids, you know.
Well, what's your roll in, roll out time frame?
Roll in at 1, roll out at 4.
Like in the afternoon.
Oh,
you know.
those are usually decent events,
no, I
right?
like
Yeah.
daytime. I run Minnesota Car Culture.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Zarek.
Eric?
Zarek.
Zarek.
Yes.
Zarek
Minnesota,
with a Z.
Minnesota car
Yep.
culture.
Yep. So
You're not one of those Midwest guys.
No.
Midwest night cruises isn't all that bad. It's like these guys who are like, you know, it's like a pretend kind of thing. You They're trying to do the same thing.
Well,
It's
I like to pair up with
a lot of
business
ignorant
owners
people.
and try and bring them business, especially local businesses, small family-owned companies. I like to try and pair up with the city as much as possible, make sure it's a sanctioned event and whatnot. But
Exactly, yeah.
I would like to have a police officer on standby just in case anything.
Brooklyn Park or Brooklyn Center?
Brooklyn Center.
No, it's Brooklyn Park.
Brooklyn
technically.
Park.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you fu-
technically part of Brooklyn
Right,
Park.
it's
Straight on the border?
81st
Yeah,
and
right there
Bottown.
on the train tracks. Yeah,
Well, I
across
would
from the arch.
find out for sure what city you're in. I mean, obviously, Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center are very busy cities.
Yep,
They're an extension of Minneapolis, and you know whether or not you can. I don't know if you're talking about having an off-duty guy work there, or just ask the squads to be there to help keep the event under control,
Well, like,
right?
I'm more than
Because they got guys that are nice, just like me, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm more than willing to pay for the day too, just to make sure
Well,
my event is sanctioned and safe.
In that case, I hate to say, Zarek, you should contact the chief of whatever agency, because
Yep.
what happens is those chiefs have to approve the off-duty work,
Okay.
and they'll try to hook you
All
up.
right, so are you state patrol?
No, I'm Ramsey County Sheriff.
Okay.
So that's technically the other side of the river, but they invite us over to participate in monitor, because half the time these cars go everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
to
absolutely.
Harriet,
I live in Dakota County, and
Dakota.
I see
I
the
hate
tail,
these kids.
the tail
I
end
hate
of this
these
stuff
kids with a
over by my
passion.
house.
Well, and you know,
Especially
St. Paul Park. They used to be in St. Paul Park all
now
the
they're
time.
at Raspberry Island all the
Raspberry,
time.
that's our
exactly,
county,
yeah.
and you know there's more. They keep going further away to get away from us.
Yeah.
So now they're talking about going to Afton, right?
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, see, there's
That's
nice
where I'm
roads out
from.
there.
I'm
There's
over
nice
here by
roads out
Stillwater.
There
After
are
that,
nice
we don't
roads
want
out there,
them.
but you
We
know
don't
those
want them.
roads through those hills are extremely dangerous.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
no,
I
they're
ride
about to have a lot
motorcycles.
of deaths over there.
I have a
All the
Honda
kids are
Shadow
gonna die.
1100.
One of my sons had an accident on 95 there once.
Okay.
You know
No,
how
yeah, you can't
dangerous
break-
it.
No, I don't.
Stupid and stupider.
I have a
together, bro.
cruiser. I don't break the speed limit as much as possible. You know.
Going to Afton,
Nice
I
trees, but it's gorgeous out
I wish I could walk in with like a 12-gauge.
Well, Burnsville last night, guys were down in Burnsville.
I was at
Dunkin'
home.
Donuts.
Yeah,
Dunkin'
no, I
Donuts.
mean, we showed up to this last night. Just the same thing. Some kid tried to fight us, and I was like, dude, you said you're talking about your vehicle like it's, you know, something that's like it's
They were arguing over
an
cars.
ordinary vehicle, you know?
People,
Like, it's like an
here
everyday
just are
run-of-the-mill
so
vehicle.
Like I said,
It's sad,
3 to
though.
5% cause trouble. Usually 3,
Yeah,
90%, and then there's a few bubblers that are on the
Exactly,
bubble,
yeah.
you know. But
It's just sad because I know that everybody's, you know, when people are looking at like a car enthusiast, especially around the Twin Cities, they're already associating people with like people that are running this event right now.
especially as young guys.
You know,
too.
yeah, and it's just annoying because it's like, you know, you got something done to your car and you're an enthusiast. You're already
well, it's
targeted
better
for
now
being
than
an
it used to
enthusiast.
be. You know,
Yeah.
5 years
Oh, yeah.
ago when this started,
Oh, with
we
the King of the Lots.
King of the Lots.
Hell nah.
and we had
Yeah,
that.
it's so bad.
Oh, trust me, I know.
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Uh,
And
shoot-
we're familiar
shooting
with
out
all
the
of it.
windows while they're doing the
Yeah,
donuts.
hell, like what the
2
fuck?
people got shot.
What
Yeah.
goes up?
Nick
Gotta come down.
Nick
Yeah.
was one of my
Yeah,
friends.
Nick was one of yours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry
No,
for your
we-
loss.
we don't-
Vanessa was another one that got
yeah,
the
yeah.
girl that got killed, and it's terrible.
Yeah, both by stray bullets, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I call them stray, but I mean, when they're doing donuts shooting out the window.
I'd say hit
Oh,
him
I
with
know.
murder.
and several
Hit him with
people got
murder.
hit by the fishtailing.
Yeah, all the videos you see
Oh,
are pointing their gun
jeez.
lasers at people and stuff, and it's just
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate
I'm
that.
not-
And so that stuff is, if the takeovers and the King of the Lot people,
Yeah.
if that comes back, we're taking their
Well,
cars.
y'all
We
see-
surround
yeah,
them, we're
please.
taking their cars.
Y'all see,
Literally,
y'all
why
saw
not?
E, especially in Ramsey County.
Yeah,
it
E in the
happened.
Hellcat.
Shut up, dude. For a second. St. Paul Brewery,
Yep.
Drive Cartel Meat.
Yep.
He did all that.
Oh, and
Right.
skip that
He's-
stuff.
we took
Yeah,
his
yeah.
orange one, you know.
Well, the purple.
Or Elijah, you're talking about Elijah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't mention it. I won't mention his last name starts with G.
You got to buy the names and all. That's awesome.
He left and went to he left and went to California for a while.
Yep.
Is he back now?
Not that I know of. No.
Okay.
Last year I saw him, but that's it.
Yeah, and the other, you said E, so I knew who you were. But there's another guy, last name Eaton, who drove an orange Charger. We had a long chase with him.
I want to keep as good of a rapport with you guys as possible because I'm a huge car enthusiast and I love to see this stuff happen and my car group is called Minnesota Car Culture because I want to actually bring the culture and the community together instead of this stuff where it's people at night.
Oh, I like the Minnesota car culture concept.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not gonna try and hide my name, who I am behind a mask or anything, because I mean everything I try and do is.
How'd you get a name with a Z in front of an Eric?
Yeah, my parents are really creative.
How were they?
Very creative.
It sounds kind of Russian.
I'm Irish.
Irish? Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you my last name.
No, that's fine. That's
very,
fine.
Very easy as Eric to find. But
Yeah, no, I guess you're probably the only
Not
one.
many of those.
Got to Google on Facebook. Yeah, you pop up. No, hey, we're all on the same side of this.
Yeah.
We want people to have fun. We want people to go places, socialize.
Yeah.
And the great part about these groups, they don't drink usually.
Yeah.
And we just don't want some people to get hurt because of reckless driving, right?
Yep.
That's why we're here. And the king of the lots and the takeover people,
I'm
they
so-
pushed this back a lot of years.
I'm so glad to see that gone and out, especially after all the riots and everything, and they went crazy during that time. I'm so glad to see all that taken care of.
Yeah.
That was like right there in COVID era.
But even last night, I mean, I have videos of the stuff that happened last night, and it was bad. I mean, all the smoke shows and everything.
I was watching.
Yeah.
I mean,
I banned a lot of people from my group
because of that.
I make it like known that I don't associate with the stuff. I'm here because he's here and I was at his house. So like I ban people for trying to get the flyers out and get these people out. Like,
Yeah.
I try not to spread this much as much as possible.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. And I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And call the chief up there. I know Brooklyn Park's Chief Burrill, but you'll figure it out. There's some good people. What do we got going over there?
Something.
I'll let you get to your job. You have a
Nice to
good
meet
job.
you guys.
It's lovely
Good
to meet
see
you, Bob.
My pleasure. Thank you. Like that's the final heavy cars pulling out. Now we'll see where they decide to go, somewhere in the metro area. Stay out of Ramsey County, gentlemen. Stay out of Ramsey County.
His football days and how he used to wrestle. But say a simple street name and Bob's in quite a mess. Oh, Westminster, the Orient tilter's on the scene. And don't forget the Arcadia, the finest SUV. It was a sign at the Burger King saying cops wanted now. Boss said forget the courtroom, I'll go enforce the law. From lifeguard to lawman, his journey took a turn.
All right. Pretty much cleared out. Time to go home. Looks like there's still a few here. Still there, at least most of the poorly behaved ones are gone. here that stopped the guy leaving and was towing his car. It's all good. Got a roadster.
Dale and Rondo, Montana plate, Lima Hotel, Alpha Call, Delta Tango.
Dale Rondo,
Jump on the freeway here. Head back across the river. For those of you that backseaters that are listening, remember tomorrow is the hockey game between the St. Paul Police Department. No, the city of St. Paul. And Ramsey County. 12:30, Trier Rink, downtown St. Paul. The same exact rink that the Wild practice on. Easy parking. There's a ramp right next door. You can actually park. You can actually work your way up. Park on the roof up there too. Several CAT team members will be there. I'll be there. And love to have it. There's a silent auction to help fight domestic abuse. You can always donate online, the St. Paul Intervention Project, but love to see you there in person to root for the county team. County jerseys, I don't know if Jelly Joe's coming or not. He might be there. But that is tomorrow. Game time 12:30, doors open at 11:30. There'll be time to bid on some silent auction things.
for Western Central Squad, east of 309 to Shots Fired, 330 Hyatt Avenue. One caller so far, they heard 3 or 4 clips at rifle.
Did have another serious shooting incident today over at Arlington and Arkwright. Near the park, basketball court, tennis court, dog park there. We had a report of 20 people with guns shooting at each other. I don't think all 20 had guns, but it looks like there was 20 plus casings recovered. Evidence that at least 20 rounds were fired and expended. And we got some good intel on the groups that might be involved. But this is the second time in 2 weeks we had this take place in that same location. And probably the same kids. Sounds like they meet up there to argue and fight, and then somebody brings a gun. Shots fired tonight.
What was the cost of that? Checking the air for central person.
Feels semi-hazardous. But I gotta admit, I don't know how they do it, but they do an amazing job of keeping traffic moving, even though they're building.
Copy 213.
Like there's 4 lanes way over to our left that they're trying to remodel.
Connect 215 before the domestic 1003 Magnolia lower unit. Mother's boyfriend is yelling at the mother, pushed her in through her phone in the tub while she was in it. There is also a boyfriend, the boyfriend's name is Alfred Vine, black male 50, is about 5'7", wearing a white t-shirt, gray joggers. He does have access to a vehicle. Accident unknown, 10 is still on scene.
Yeah.
1023 away.
Copy of 2309.
Two 213. East was able to raise by he wasn't there.
As you can tell from that time we're over there, we've developed some relationships with some of the people showing up to the races, and thankfully a lot of them, as you heard there, really don't want the dangerous driving, and they let us know. They let us know where the dangerous people are going. 5 years ago, we did have a serious problem with the takeover groups just taking over areas. We finally had to just assert ourselves more to stop it. But we haven't seen that type of activity the last 2 years, which is good.
Code 42 in custody.
So we are back in Ramsey County. Just a short 5-mile drive there. You see, there's the sign right there in front of us. Ramsey County, St. Paul, population 311,000. That's the population of the city of St. Paul. The population of Ramsey County is another 30,000, so about 530,000 total. And I'm guessing now it's mid halfway through the 10-year decade. It's an amazing amount of people in Ramsey County when you think about it, compared to some states have less people. Cities, you know that this area here of Stelling's got McAllister College, Hamlin College, St. Kitts, College of St. Thomas. A lot of colleges in this area, and then of course back in Minneapolis, Augsburg College, up in Arden Hills, Bethel College, a lot of smaller, great call it Concordia. I can't leave out Concordia, St. Paul. They're right up on top of the freeway here at 94 in Hamlin. Well, let's get off on Lexington and head into Frogtown.
Squad 306, gonna get 310
See what's going on.
117, I have your order for the disturbance 1472 Marina Avenue. There's a loud party in the back of the address at 2330.
Hey, if you haven't shared this on Facebook or YouTube, we don't normally broadcast on Saturday, but it'd be good to let people know we are live. It's getting a little late, but man, if they're sleeping, they're sleeping. They took that Dairy Queen and turned it into a superfood bar. Not sure what that is exactly. A superfood bar. Probably good food. I'm guessing.
Radius 622. Go ahead. We're just reviewing some more footage now. It does look like rounds will be fired. Road. That copy is identified where 1871 starts.
Let me just say again, in case you missed it last night, if you want to keep up on things going on in our sheriff's office, follow the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office official page, and we're gonna make sure there's pictures of our most wanted people that are wanted for serious crime, but we're also putting a squad car video of some of our amazing deputies that are on patrol. So just go to that page if you don't mind and follow it, like it, whatever the proper terminology is.
380.
And you'll get notified when there's live video there, or there is some live video there. Our PIO Steve Linders is going to do live video, but also body camera video, not body camera, squad car camera video.
Squad 306 is around to LAC, 1 adult male. Copy to the LAC at 2317.
That trooper we saw with that car there on our way out.
213, how's your traffic?
They impounded that car for, I'm not sure if it's exactly what the, reckless or careless, or
Squad 213.
there are a couple other statutes about the way you drive.
Calling 10-1, 213 is negative radio contacts. Traffic stop. Wabasha 12 squads to start.
Okay.
Copy.
You take that.
Copy.
Car's on traffic at Wabasha on 7th, but he's not responding to the dispatcher. Usually they check on him after, but then he'll just come back
Squad
down.
2318, canceling the 10-1,
So
10-2 at
he
2318.
said he's code 4, which means he's good.
Squads en route to clear.
We appreciate those
622, the others
dispatches.
on this call, it looks like they're just shooting into this berm. I don't think they were shooting anything specific. Or code 4. Copy, code 4, looks like they were shooting in a berm. Specific at 2319.
I'm going to take you over to Arkwright in Arlington and talk about the fight and the shooting that took place there. And then we'll drive through the neighborhood and
380, your case
see if
number is
anybody
060
familiar with what
734.
happened there wants to step out and give us a little overview.
At 2319.
Everybody has cameras now, folks, so if I think that's one of the reasons they go there, is they think there aren't cameras, but Ring doorbells, cameras on home security, they capture an awful lot.
187, code 4 traffic.
So
622, the
it's
others
tough.
on the call.
It's tough to avoid surveillance nowadays.
I think they were shooting anything specific. Or code 4.
Not only that, the proliferation of license plate readers in different neighborhoods, we have a pretty good idea of which cars were where. I mean, it's not saturation at this point, but on main streets, you can see who was fleeing out of an area at a certain time.
380, your case number is 06073.
We'll swing by Bourne's Bar on the way over to Arkwright in Arlington. Not gonna stay out too late tonight because late night last night, and that YouTube video was not, I don't know what happened. It didn't close up when we closed. I don't know if that's our error, but said we were on for 11 hours, but obviously we weren't.
Neighbors have been fighting for the last 30 minutes. Female screaming. There's a male involved. The vehicle is a gray sedan.
It's just,
2321.
hang on a second. Well, we don't know the level of fighting, but there's some fighting going on over here off of Rice Street. Mostly just screaming. Squad just got a call. We'll just kind of roam over there and back them up.
310 Tango, can you air my CN, please?
Must be a two-person car.
310 Tango, your CN is 060719. Copy, thank you. No problem, 2322.
Bourne's is to the right, but this other issue is to the left. Let me just see what we got here.
Squads 111, 115.
So keep our eye out for a gray sedan here.
116.
This is Sergeant to copy. Put as an APD. Fire will be en route. Rondo and Lexington. Possibly 3-vehicle accident. One is flipped and one is smoking.
Well, that's not good. We just drove through there, folks. Rondo and Lexington. That's where we got off on the freeway. Now there's a 3-vehicle accident. One is smoked.
Thank you.
Copy, rolling code 23.
Let's see if we can see who's yelling up here. Said the St. Paul car is on the way.
I'm actually not going to be able to get you.
But this
There's
call-
3 cars racing as they blew past us westbound Cook from Burrill.
This call is 30 minutes old,
So we're going to
folks.
check there.
Copy, check the area.
I don't hear anybody right here.
Vehicle accident. One is flipped and one is smoking.
They did report 3 cars racing on the other side of the freeway. Maybe head over there.
Happy, just confirming your foot part.
Sounds like the cars have gotten backed up a little bit tonight in terms of.
There's a Spanish-speaking officer available. Just this 274.
Thankfully, it's hard for people to keep yelling at each other longer than 30 minutes.
69 eyes that way.
Happy, 274. Did you copy? Jesus. Thank you. 2224.
Copy, a total of 18 rounds at 2325.
Spot 306 driving with LAC.
Copy at 2325.
274. 274. Can you put me order to assist that instead of HQ? We just confirming your code for? That's 227213. Fever. And is there any later speakers that would be available?
227.
There's not state 871 Albemarle. HQ. Caller and son are in an altercation. The son is cursing. The female is threatening to fight everyone, including law enforcement. He's already damaged property. TC can hear the male in the background.
871 Albemarle. Another argument.
Total of 8.
Son's pledging to fight everyone. We're going over here on the other side of the freeway. We're at 3 cars went racing by the squad.
118. No vehicles are flipped. Keep medics coming. I think we have a couple drivers on dealership out.
So 118 is at that accident at
Copy.
Lex
No vehicles flipped, but
Rondo.
medics continue.
So no vehicles are flipped, but keep the medics coming.
Asphalt, Sterling Avenue North, Quaid Avenue West, north of the intersection in the southbound lane.
227.
One male was being physically assaulted by 4 others on the roadway. Main aggressor is a white male in his early 30s wearing a blue polo, blue jeans.
So
Squad's copy.
Domestic, 821 Albemarle.
warmed up here.
Caller and son are in an altercation. The son is cursing. The female is threatening to fight everyone, including law enforcement. He's already damaged property. TC can hear the male in the background.
227 copy.
2325.
118. No vehicles are flipped. Keep medics coming. We have a couple drivers on dealership out.
Copy. No vehicles flipped, but medics continue in 326.
Alright, I'm gonna swing up here. This little park right in Arlington.
I copy, can't one.
I'm afraid that
5219.
This trend we have is one of those concerning
DOC 200 Wilkin, apartment
trends. I don't want to get into too much detail because
Here comes the address as she's en route.
last thing I want to do is be judgmental, but
from the caller, please be there soon. It's going to be a Precious Taylor, black female 2852.
but these are kids with guns. And unfortunately, they're using their guns to resolve their disputes. Park's closed. All right. Thank you.
DOC 200 Vulcan, apartment 119, caller sister is threatening. Here comes the address as she's en route.
Anyhow, there's a dog park here,
From the caller, please.
tennis courts,
Precious Taylor, black
basketball courts, tennis courts in this park. It's a beautiful park, but
2328.
been the source of two major fights and shootings here in the last 2 weeks. And one kid was arrested actually here today, which provides, at least there is a clue as to what's taking place. Sounds like a big fire out there somewhere.
Central. Metro. I'm 15 with 1. Can you start a blizzard to my location? I'm Lindale, north on 94, I believe. Natural, have to step it off. Never.
Well, State Patrol is asking for some help.
Oh, on Edmond Road.
Sounds like you got a very uncooperative driver.
213. 227, I copy.
The park number. 01 Metro, is he on the ramp to westbound 94? That's correct.
Negative.
I'll be 10-6 with him in about 10 seconds. I don't see here.
His backup is almost there. Doesn't sound.
It's 213 to Portland, so you are on channel 166. Copy.
The park number.
227, I copy. You just arrived. Landing will kill the female regular. Negative.
I don't see here.
Copy.
266.
And 213 just Portland, so you are on channel 26.
Got it.
Copy.
Car coming down the alley here.
For 2231.
Simple, simple. 6-6. We'll probably take another car. We got a pretty upset car here. Over. en route.
Obviously, sometimes I don't tell you everything that I'm up to, but looking for a particular car.
Clear all spots unfounded.
Full moon tonight, by the way. Full moon came out at 7:22 p.m. It's actually referred to as a full moon. That's a pink moon. I don't exactly know what a pink moon is. It's not a blood moon. It's a pink moon.
Clear all spots unfounded.
2334.
I don't know if that's none are women or I don't know. Pink moon. It's a pink moon.
So we rolled through the drive-thru, saw a new sign. St. Paul Police is hiring.
Lots of construction out here. Those that live on the east side know that arcade has been blocked off. Rice Street's
Just service of 521 Lexington, Unit 3. Callers have been loud music for over 24 hours and would also like a call back. 2336.
First suspicious, call for G 7th Street East. Juvenile screaming. Yeah,
60 till search that one. It's 400.
no safety wall.
62 copy, what is the next one back?
We're westbound on LARP from Edgerton.
Service of 521 Unit 3. Callers have been loud music for over 24 hours and would like back to on today on Grand
Dean Grandview and Rice. Adam Everett Lincoln 342.
Our youth outreach program, under the direction of Daryl Gillette and Shainu Lee, went down to Rushford today. sure we'll post some pictures to do teach some inner city kids how to do some trout fishing. So amazing pictures I saw. Young kids out there doing that today. You'll see some more later. Remember we did the ice fishing. Today they were doing trout fishing. Part of our community engagement / juvenile outreach.
Lincoln 999.
Okay. 2163 Tango, go ahead.
2163 Tango did.
One of those spots just checked out behind the Little Canada bingo hall.
And Edward Lincoln 342.
2337. Coming down to right.
Doing
2183.
We get a second grade for an adult male. Ingested drugs.
2365 investigate.
2365, go ahead. 117, I copy your route for the disturbance. 335 Summit for the loud music at 2339.
999.
That's not a college-related call, but as we get into these April and May, early May months, we will get a lot
118, can I get the CN, please?
of calls over by the colleges.
118, your CN is 060.
Kids
743.
out, sometimes fraternity, sometimes just rental property.
Thanks.
You're welcome. 2340. 272. 272.
Trying to work with them just to keep the noise
You can start
down.
preparing for now, advisor. Heavy 622 on channel 2. You can stay clear for now.
324. Copy the suspicious. The squad's back at 1261 7th Street East. Caller heard glass break outside and yelling. Unknown what was said. From an unknown direction.
335. 2339.
1200 block is 7th Street East over there by Johnson Parkway.
324.
Caller heard some
Can you
glass.
repeat?
CN, please.
Might be related to
5 Metro.
118, your CN is 060. 743.
And Washington County, if you're monitoring, the Razor group might be headed to 13523.
272. You can stay preparing for now, advisor. Heavy 622 on channel 2. You can stay clear for now.
Back.
Copy, sir.
2340.
61 7th Street East. Heard glass break outside and yelling. Unknown what was said. From an unknown direction.
236544.
What do you know? Coming from 2341. Related to 323.
Copy it. 20.
Well, I'm not sure how long we've been live. Thanks for joining us. Probably going to sign off now. I don't know how much longer I'm going to work, but I never liked the
311, we'll take a minute.
never liked to let people know exactly what I'm. You guys can probably appreciate that. And thanks for joining me tonight.
311. 48 speed 911 Hank.
Tomorrow, 12:30,
Yeah.
Tria Rink,
They're in the
downtown
area,
St. Paul.
917.
Join us for some fun.
Female conversation one for apartment. Your man is going. Line disconnected. One call back, male answering phone. Then hung up one of these.
One last thing I'm going to do here. I'm going to pull into this flame burger lot. We're going to take a look at the new flame burger. And I'm not going to get flame burger tonight. But it's going to happen soon. Sheriff car's here. That red car. Right across from the historic Hog's Breath. Drinking and dancing and eating. Now the new flame burger. Now people that drink too much of the Hog Breath don't have to drive too far. Get a burger. Try to sober up. Let's just see what we got.
5665 Javier now 200 Arch Street for the slumper in a red vehicle.
Still the classic design. Classic design of the grill behind the counter. The red booths are still here. A little larger than the old days. But the onion rings are amazing here still.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 2345.
Me and the Flame Burger go back many years. My first day on the job, 1977.
Any other West Club for midnight EOD?
It's good to know that some things don't change.
For midnight EOD?
Pretty much everything else is.
2344. Negative response. You guys enjoy the rest of the
Hog
day.
Breath was here too. Alright, signing off, folks. Thanks for joining me. No, I'm not going to the Hog's Breath.
Flash their lights, but the bad guys flee. It's hard to catch crooks with no urgency. Down west at 7th by McGovern's place, they spot an SUV. It's a real disgrace. Two ladies walking, looking kinda stressed. Bob squints his eyes, says they're in distress. They flip on the reds, they're ready to fight. The SUV peels off into the night. Hold on, Pat, we're hot on his trail, but the gas pedal's slow and their eyesight fails. Oh, Bob and Pat, they're losing the race. Every high-speed pursuit ends up in disgrace. They're driving like grandpas, taking their time while the crooks hit 80. They're at 35. Circle back, Pat, let's retrace our tracks. The girls must know something or we're out of snacks. But the ladies just shrug, we don't know the guy. He gave us a ride, then told us goodbye. Pat scratches his head, Bob's deep in thought. But the stolen SUV, it's already forgot. They head to M&H, their pride in tatters. Dreaming of Twinkies, cause that's what matters. Oh, Bob and Pat, the streets know their game. The crooks get away, but snacks get the blame. Flashing those lights like they're still in their prime. But the SUV's gone by snack break time. So if you're out there committing a crime, don't fret too much. Bob and Pat take their time. They'll talk about veggies, but trust me, you'll see they're stopping for fudge cover snacks on the spree. Cheesy wieners and SUVs, Bob and Pat patrol with ease.
Mississippi Street with Minnesota.
Back in college, Bob had big plans. Gonna be a doctor, fixing up hands. Gonna be a lawyer, arguing in court, or an astronaut. But he's too tall for that sport. But one day, driving through BK, saw a sign that changed his fate. St. Paul PD is hiring now. And he said, I'm in, give me that badge somehow. Westman is to the Orient streets, milking my cup and some realtor beats. Tied to dreams in my Arcadia ride. More already knows that don't say names right. was a star. Wrestled real good, never made it too far. Lifeguard days saved lives at the pool, but science was hard, so I dropped out of school. Tried to read cases, studied the law, but lab time and books, that just felt wrong. Needed some action, needed a chase, so I put on a badge and I ran for a place in office. Westminster, Leorian streets, milk in my cup and some realtor beats. Tied to dreams and Arcadia ride. More airy knows I don't say names right. I was gonna be a doctor, but you know all those labs. Could've been a lawyer, but law school is long and the astronaut thing too tall, darn shame, huh? So instead I've been a cop since the 70s and still can't say street names right. Westminster, Leorian streets, milk in my cup and some realtor beats. Tied to dreams and Arcadia ride. More arity knows I don't say names right. Hey Pat, is that a Toyota or a Ford? Bob, it's a Toyota. Alright, so what street are we on? Westminster? It's Westminster, Bob. Close enough.
Avenue North, North St. Paul Road East, 2 vehicle accident.
Back on the 911 after.
Everyone copy from PD.
Elders on the beat, cruising fast, ain't no rest. Chasing down the highway, we're the very best. Lights flashing, loud sirens singing in the night. Destination's far, we grip our seats tight. 45 minutes past, wheels turning hot. Busted by another force, what a sneaky plot. Sheriff's working wide, greets us with a laugh. Guess you got the memo to care on your behalf. Oh, cops, young hearts running wild into the dark. Miss the crook, but not the spark. Jurisdiction, I can't hold us back. Who are the others on a never-ending track? Sheriff says we owe him, winks with a sly grin. Takes the thief from our hands, bound to win. We nod and jest with lines worn and old. Legends never rusty, just a little bold. Speeding through stories, tales worn erect. Anthems of the lowest heroes in respect. Laughing with the sheriff, puzzles now unchecked. Old cops on mission, left intact, we decked. Old cops, young hearts running wild into the dark. Miss the crook, but not the spark. Jurisdiction, I can't hold us back. Who are the others on a never-ending track? Who are the others on a never-ending track? Who are the others on a never-ending track? Sheriff says we owe him, winks with a sly grin. Takes the thief from our hands, bound to win. We nod and jest with lines worn and old. Legends never rusty, just a little bold. Speeding through our stories, tales worn and wrecked. Anthems of the lawless heroes they respect. Laughing with the sheriff, puzzles now unchecked. Old cops on mission, left the deck, we decked. Old cops, young hearts running wild into the dark. Miss the crook, but not the spark. Jurisdiction, I can't hold us back. Who are the others on a never-ending track? Who are the others on a never-ending track? Who are the others on a never-ending track?
Charter school scam that we already know. Taxpayers like no lessons taught. 10 mil gone, but the check ain't bought. Jailhouse races kept on staff. County sued, we did the math. Over budget, begging for more. Blame the board while he breaks the law. Names on our lips, hands in the sky. Say the names, let the truth fly. Names on our lips, hands in the sky. Say the names, let the truth fly. We shout out, girls, say it loud, say it clear. Just for the names that they don't wanna hear. All got secrets, but we got the light. Friday night live, live, bring the truth to the mic. We did our homework. We ain't fooled by the Grandpa Act. We see the past, we see the lies, and we won't stop till the truth survives.
Domestic now in pending at 1876.